Can't roll that one with the apostles, so can't
I can roll it with a freighter.
apostles, so you save this time.
I can roll it with a freighter.
You're gonna roll the hole with a freighter? What is wrong with you? You're gonna roll the hole with a
Roll the
freighter?
hole
What
with
is
the
wrong with you?
freighter.
He just said he
Two
is.
freighters.
He just said he
Two
is.
freighters?
2 chains?
Tupac?
Tupac lives, baby.
2 hot Glocks?
2 hot Glocks. That's right.
But for real, do you need help rolling?
I will need help rolling the high sec here in a second.
A good high sec?
No. It's good if you're like the middle of nowhere.
It's 4 jumps from Thera.
Oh, so
There you go,
nowhere.
4 jumps from there.
I actually wanted. I don't even know how much I'll be able to do in this fleet tonight. I'm like kind of wanting to not play Eve tonight.
Oh my God, Lily!
That's too damn bad.
I'm tired.
Same old shit.
I'm tired, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
Just came to say hi. See if what we were actually doing. I thought we were gonna go pretty low energy thing, but it seems like we're gonna be pretty.
It's the
He
same
was-
thing we normally do. It's super
He was
low
he was
energy.
pinging for rage rolling. What did you think? was
Is the
going-
least possible energy.
Little did you know.
There is
Well,
nothing
I'm glad
that-
you stopped by.
nothing that is less energy than what we're doing right now. That's true. Sleeping is a possibility. We could be sleeping on stream.
Mark, tonight I am enjoying my new RAM sticks now with 64 gigs of RAM.
Oh my
Only
God.
64?
Wow.
Look, I'm sorry, okay, that I don't have a
come back when you
$10,000 setup.
Please come back when you have 256. And you can saturate almost 200 gigs.
I haven't seen this yet. What is a
What's-
surgical warp disrupt probe?
Just smaller.
What is it?
That's it?
I think it's a little bit smaller, but it does have. I think it has a better effect, like drag effect, but like no one uses it.
I don't know if I know what this is. Prevents warping away within its area of effect. Uh.
Oh,
10
the
kilometer range.
surgicals, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little smaller, but I think it has a better drag effect or something.
Inertia modifier. It looks like it's the same between them.
No, that's the same. It's not gonna do anything with that.
It only lasts 3 minutes. Maybe that's good in some circumstance.
Well, the normal
It's the same.
probe is 2 minutes, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess it's smaller, but it lasts
yeah.
longer, which maybe is more useful for like drag bubbles, or if you're gonna camp something, you just want to use less of them.
That could work. A drag, like if you're gonna go and if you're gonna have like a drag bubble and you're gonna be like smart bombing, that would be good, right?
Maybe. I don't know. It's weird.
Same weight. I think it's just that, like, exists just to be, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, I do have my virtue probe in system this time.
Oh, gasp. You're good for now, but there may be a time when I call you up for this. Which is to
Let me
say, oh yeah, absolutely. Somebody's getting evicted out of this C5. Went to the Pocos half timers.
Before you roll into Holy Hunters.
Nah, unfortunately not.
That's
I wish.
because there weren't timers today.
No, there were no
I jumped in.
timers today. That hole's already gone.
ETA on our high sec people coming in.
There we go. Now can
3
you guys
jumps
hear
out
me?
now?
Fantastic. Sorry, I had push to talk on OBS for some
I'm in
reason.
a pod, so it's a little
But,
slow, but
um,
I'll be there soon.
Yeah, King Wolf, we couldn't do it yesterday because Mark had some
It's mostly
stuff to
Farah
do,
in a
but
pod that takes
we're
a
making
while.
up for it.
True.
Two cookie clicker.
User joined your channel.
Tell guy. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am pretty good.
Trouble Thursdays,
Actually,
right?
pretty good.
We're just doing it on this one Thursday. But normally we do this on Wednesdays.
Alright, 2 is dead as well. Leaves just 1.
Gosh, Mark, how long does it take you to roll all the other connections
Oh
on
my
the
gosh,
list?
there were 4 connects!
4, not 6.
You heard me.
Daenerys, we are going to be rage rolling. So, in wormhole space, you know, wormholes are not connected to other systems like gates are in K-space, you know, the whole thing. And so with rage rolling, what we do is we forcibly close our static wormhole so that it automatically spawns again into another random wormhole, and we do that over and over and over again until we find PvP content.
Alright, if you have not already, hop into armor. Armor! We are in armor. We'll be getting started momentarily. We just have a couple more folks. We're waiting to get in. I don't know how many of you are also business professionals, but does anybody else have like a noted psychological response to hearing the Outlook notification on their phone?
Yes, I don't work in... Yes, but I'll tell you what's even more cursed. Going
What's
to, like, the Wendy's drive-thru, and I can hear the beeps that the fryer makes.
Ugh.
Like, I worked in a Wendy's for 2 years, man, and every time I go to a fast food place, the second I hear that sound, it's just like, fucking PTSDs me straight back.
Vietnam, brother.
Yeah, it's every time I hear the Outlook notification sound, my initial response is to like sigh, because that's what I do at work. It's almost a Pavlovian response to it at this point.
I started with Slack with games like for EVE Online, and then like that became Slack notifications for work. Now I have that phenomenon with any Slack notification, even though it's been a while since I've dealt with work in Slack.
It's so wild, isn't it?
And I've only been gaming for, you know, like at least a couple months now with Slack. So yeah.
What's funny is that I don't have the same response with Slack because, like obviously I only use Slack for the CCP server, so any of the notifications I get from there are pretty chill. But boy howdy, Outlook. If I get an Outlook notification, oh.
So here's the fun thing. I work for an insurance company, so our stuff is always 15 years more out of date than anything else. We use Outlook and Skype. We don't use Discord or Teams or Slack. We use fucking Skype.
I'm in, by the way.
That's horrible. New Sig is aesthetic.
You want to know what's even more disappointing?
What's that?
We we still have to keep legacy operating system ISOs because there are certain programs that stopped working with certain operating systems. And those programs are our only way of retrieving insurance policies that are more than 20 years old.
Well, that's horrifying.
Like, they are on a goddamn CD, and we have, like, Windows 7 and Windows XP virtual machines, and we put in the DVD, load up the program, and then see all of those old policies. And by legal law, we cannot rewrite them in a new program until the policy end date.
Oh, really?
Ugh.
Well, I hate that.
That's a very good, bad, no good day waiting to happen.
Oh, we have said multiple times that if we ever, like, God forbid that CD breaks, it's done, it's over.
Oh, thanks, Moody.
User joined your channel.
Yep, pretty sure that was yours.
Yep, I'm glad, and thank you for remembering that, Cormorant.
Okay, let's have a look.
Is that a Vindicator or a Megathron?
It just docked.
No, that just undocked. Yeah, that's a Vindy. It's really, I mean, come on. It's really hard to tell the difference between a Megathron and a Vindy.
That's where you look at the overview.
I'm in cinematic mode, Mark. Fuck off.
Cinematic mode. This guy over here thinks he's a gamer. All right, everybody go ahead and start undocking. Go ahead and start undocking.
No.
Mark, what if I
Okay.
told you I'm already in at the Astra?
Wow.
If I told you these nuts.
You know, if we roll into Hawk's home, then Mark has to sing a country song on stream.
I do not have to do that. No.
No, we all heard that. He has
That
to.
is not at all how that works even a little bit.
He's required to.
You are being voluntold that if we roll into Hawks.
The fun thing about
would he lie to us?
the fun thing is
Sounds like you have to do it.
no.
He does have to.
He does.
By law. By space law. Doesn't want to call brisk.
I'll start
Breach of
calling
contracts.
Concord. I'll start
No, just
calling
call
Concord
brisk
into
for breach of
Wormhole
contract.
for breach
The
of
whole-
contract.
The high sec hole is reduced. I did 6
Okay.
passes hot.
Did we have a direct high sec?
We do.
Yes.
Damn.
Fortunately, it's Dookie. Should we say it on stream so people come and visit us?
It's almost dead.
Enough time.
There's not enough time.
They all say.
We just need to. If you get it crit, then you can leave it. I don't really care.
What's our fleet comp looking like tonight, Mark?
Well, let's see. We got 30 people in fleet. We got 7 battleship. Sorry, I'll take that back. 13 battleship, 5 command ship, 4 Dictor, 2 Covops, 2 Black Ops. Oh, yeah. 1 logistics, a scepter, the roller, and a combat recon ship.
That's a lot of battle cruisers. What battle cruisers we got today?
There are no battle cruisers.
You just said there's 2. So
no.
there's 5 actually.
Yeah, command ships.
Yeah, command ships. Sorry, yes, those are
They're
battle
different.
cruisers. What do we got?
Well, we have 2 absolutions. We have
And the facts,
Two
Joker.
Sleipnirs.
And the facts. Calm down.
It's not a Sleipnir fleet. Are those armor Sleipnirs?
What do you think I am?
Hmm.
An
You
idiot.
should come join Turbo then.
Well,
We're
yeah,
always
Here we
looking
go.
for
That's
more
what I'm talking
logic.
about.
I'm an idiot.
What do I think you are? I think you are docked currently, is what I think you are.
Oof.
Do you have any logi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Logi is a really, generous
Fluid
description.
I
Fluid
mean,
type.
Joker, we're the house of in it refugees. Isn't that right, Mark? The guy in Twitch chat says he's in it, and I told him to come join Turbo, and I told him that he could be very much welcome to the Mark Resurrectus home for goon refugees and what was it? And in it something.
The Mark Resurrectus home for wayward goons.
Yes, for wayward goons.
I feel like that should definitely be in a video. The next video we make, just the parody of that.
Mark Resur.
Like they have in
Jesus.
Deadpool, you know, Margaret.
Itchy
Wayward
scalp.
home
I'm
for girl-
from
yeah.
ASCII. Yes, we take pride.
Guys, I hate to admit it, but I am in it. No,
I hate crime, you said?
don't hate to admit
I-
it. It
I knew
is
it.
all good. Some of my friends are in it.
One of the worst
Not many
people I
of
ever
them,
know.
but some of them
Yeah,
are.
Dank Shines.
Some of the worst people I know in this game are goons.
Mr. Dank Shines.
Home for the criminal. Yeah, dude.
Well,
Dark
that's
Shines is-
news, innit?
Dark Shines is fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, dude. So is Blurkus. Have you ever met Blurkus, man?
Hang on a second. Why is my camera so fucking stuttery?
Could be my PC. It's been fucking up lately.
I'm gonna say it's not my stream because on Twitter or on Discord my shit looks fine.
Could be the penis.
I don't think it's that. So I think at some point when we start doing this in the future, we need to use like Ninja or something. We'll sort it out. All right.
Yeah. Oh, the
How's
Steam
the
Deck's on
connection?
sale. Fuck yeah.
I said connection's dead.
God bless you. All right, come on back. All right, I'm gonna clear up some
Well, what's up,
bookmarks.
Zed? Didn't realize it was you.
Clearing up some bookmarks. Everything else is good. Okay, we're good. Just whenever you get your tunes back, Seabase just warp to the Astra, and I'll pick you up there.
Yeah, Chica. There's
Everybody
nothing
else?
Oh,
great.
My main's here. I'm
Oh.
all ready.
Hell yeah! All right,
Chica, there's
everybody
not a
else-
particularly good Steam sale like stuff today.
Oh
the
my
summer
gosh,
sale
everybody else
is
take
empty.
this warp.
Pretty boring, the Steam sales, honestly.
Who rolls with their mains?
I know, man.
I could swap Widow for Nestor if you want, by the way.
Well, when Lily inevitably leaves after about 20 minutes, then yeah, I'll probably call you back to hop into a Nestor.
Okay.
Oh, I see how it is. You could add a third Nestor, to be fair, though. But yeah, we do need we do need 2 cap cards minimum. When Mark's done going full Gremlin mode.
Oh, what am I doing in Eve? Okay, so we are what's called wormhole rage rolling, and
You know, I was never allowed to watch.
since you're a newbie, I'll mute these fucks and explain a little bit. God, Jesus King. No, so Riley, what we do is we live in wormhole space. So where you go gate to gate to get things, we don't have those. We don't have any gates. It's just these wormholes. So the thing is that these are kind of like gates, except every 24 hours they close and a brand new wormhole opens up. Right? So that's the basic there. We are doing our form of PvP called rage rolling. And basically our wormhole that we live in has what we call a static. The static is a wormhole that once it closes, it opens up a new wormhole connection instantly. Like in the snap of a finger, we have a brand new wormhole. One of the ways that we can forcibly close these wormholes is exceeding the mass limit. So if enough ships go back and forth, it forces the wormhole closed because too much traffic has gone through it. Basically, we have one ship that is really, really big that can close the wormhole in just 2 jumps. So he goes in, he comes back. Hello, Albert. he comes in, he goes in, he comes out, and it's done. We do that constantly over and over and over again to basically go through different wormholes instead of, jumping 40 gates, where rolling 40 wormholes in the same system. And basically we do that over and over until we get PvP content.
That's true. We wouldn't have even seen you, Kara.
I do definitely need. That's true. I do definitely need to see that fit. I do. Okay, let's see.
Oh boy.
Dude, that's a torpedo bogus.
You could probably get a little bit more tank though, because oof.
I could try.
At least you have a high grade, right? Or mid grade pod in?
You have a mid grade.
Okay, so you're probably fine. Oh lord, that thing's gonna hurt.
It's not gonna hurt because it will not hit.
Even
with
yeah,
it doesn't.
You should have enough E-War here to keep things not moving.
I mean, you would hit paladins and shit.
I'll hit battleships. Anything small, that's to you guys.
If we catch a fucking marauder, they're gonna get ass blasted though.
I was hoping the Vargas would be like heavy tackle. That would be like its main role. But there is no tackle on this.
Yeah. But I mean, we should have some kind of webs of some kind with Lishax. There's no reason not to. Lord, those torps are gonna hurt. That's pretty good damage.
So if I wasn't torps, I could put some tackle on, but torps take a lot of energy.
Oh no.
A
lot of energy, you say?
Yeah.
A little bit rough in the old cap.
I mean, you should be stable.
It's all right, Riley. Shit happens. If you can remember, the account name, they might. I'm not sure if they will give you the address, but you can always try. If you can remember any details about the account, they'll work with you to recover.
I can put in a web in place of a battery.
Yeah,
I would love
so
to
if you got the username and password, you can just tell them that you've got both and that you need to switch it to a different email account.
No, not.
And they'll do it.
No, just to mount them, it takes long.
They'll show you how to do it.
You need a lot of power.
Oh, gotcha.
A lot of power.
Oh my gosh. This guy not knowing the terminology.
Mark, I'm fine on armor bar, guys. You think I give a fuck about terminology?
Apparently not. All right. Well, hey, since we're officially doing the thing now, we're all out here. We're doing our business. I want to say hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm sure Mifune already did this. We just couldn't hear him because he didn't have push talk on. But hello and welcome to this dumb thing that we're doing. I hope you enjoy it. It is pretty stupid, but we tend to have a good time. We try to have a good time, I guess. So just kind of hang out and vibe. If you don't know what we're doing throughout the entire month of June, or what have been doing throughout the entire month of June, the month is almost over, is doing these streams in support of the Trevor Project. If you don't know what the Trevor Project is, the Trevor Project is a charity that offers money and resources and support for at-risk LGBTQ plus youth and other individuals who are in. Oh, I just got a bill.
In increasingly horrifying times.
Yeah, it is not a good time in a lot of places to be within this community, and the Trevor Project offers a lot of support to folks who really need it. So we ask, of course, that you consider donating to the Trevor Project. You don't have to donate in the month of June. We just are doing this because it's thematically appropriate, what with it being Pride Month. And Pride Month is very cool. I mean, obviously, you can just donate whenever. I try to as often as possible. Just even if just little bits here and there. Every penny you spend on that project, if is going to help somebody who could probably really need the help. So we're going to continue to do this thing. We are actually going to. So the plan is for this to continue past just the month of June. We're gonna try and do this once a week. It won't be specifically Pride themed necessarily, but just understand that there's pride in all of our hearts, really, if you think about it. And we'll continue to keep the show going. People seem to enjoy this really dumb thing that we do. I mean, effectively, you're just sitting on comms with us as we warp back and forth between wormholes for 3 hours. Unless you were this fleet last night who rolled 2 holes and found a paladin fleet.
Dude, I
which
was
is very
so
cool,
mad.
guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not bitter about that at all.
No, Ophi tried to get me on, and I was like, no, it's only 5 paladins. You guys got it. I'm going to bed. I was so fucking exhausted yesterday. And then I woke up this morning, and I'm like, God damn it, Ophi should have convinced me to chug a goddamn Red Bull.
Yeah, it's Ophi's fault.
I was wild because I got the notifications while I was driving back from where I was last night, and I looked down at it. And I'm like, huh? Oh, that's weird. I wonder what they caught. And then I thought, like, I'm sure it's nothing. And then like just kept driving, and then I got back home, and I looked at my notifications. I'm like, what's happened to me? And I was I wasn't sad. I was full of pride, actually, and I was specifically proud.
Very
of...
loud cat.
Yes, I know. She wants to come in here. She's not allowed to come in here.
Stream.
She's not allowed to come in here. If I scoot back, you'll see the fact that I don't have fun pants. So that's just
do it.
No. But I was so proud of all of my children. Annie and Seabase, you did so well. And specifically, I was proud of my son, Marcus Chin, who's not with us tonight. But he died. He died in game. But I am proud of him.
Mark, are you happy? We have 3 widows tonight.
Good long time.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Did you like it? Was it fun?
Oh, it was. That really scratched an itch.
Pretty good.
Props to Seabase for scouting that out. And
yeah, beginners luck.
I mean, still, shit like that that's cash money, baby. That's what gets the juice. I mean, that is. I keep telling people, like, the thing that makes Eve so infuriating is because you'll have like one moment like that every, I don't know, several months, and it's like chasing that white whale is the reason why you keep coming back to it. I always tell people there was one fight we had back in like 2021, maybe. It was ages ago, and I've been chasing the high from that fight ever since.
Speaking of that, how much did you even make from all that? Like, how much was the loot, Annie, from all that?
It was 4.2 bill.
Not bad.
Nice, yeah.
Pretty good.
I'll bring it back, ladies and gents. I'm gonna go grab a beer.
There was profit. It was like an hour of that just coming down from the adrenaline. Seabase was saying the same thing.
Oh yeah.
Wild.
I have. Yeah, I have. I always. That's why I like getting video fleets and stuff like that, because I always need to aftercare every time there's like a good fight. Where I pull the video up in Premiere and just start editing it, and I just spend a lot of time staring at it and deciphering it. It's good stuff.
I'm actually going over all of my OBS settings right now and arranging my overview and shit so that I can do this properly.
Oh yeah.
I have that recorded. It's a mess.
Yeah, my after there was one fight we had where I recorded it, but my OBS settings were fucked up, and I was only getting 3 frames per second. And I was like, this is horrible, and I'm in pain, and I'll never make this mistake again. So now my OBS settings are great. I'm not OBS right now because of the stream. My computer would probably scream if I tried to do that. It might be okay. We'll see. Dynaslang wants to know, Mark, are you now a goon CSM? Well, yes. In many ways, yes. No, I'm not. The goons are lucky to have several very high quality CSM. Good friends of mine that I've been extremely fortunate to work with. However, perhaps fortunately for all of us, I am not one of them. I am, in fact, just the humble wormholer, baby, the humble worm fellow, the humble worm CSM. I am running for CSM though again this year, and if you want to vote for me, you should.
So all the shifts are players, Riley. Yes.
This is kind of an ad.
This sounds like an ad.
A little bit like an ad. Yeah. I'm really hoping that the votes that I've lost by people who think that I've sold out to both goons and CCP will be made up for by word of mouth votes or name recognition votes. People who look at the ballot, they see Mark Resurrectus and I see him on the TV, and then they vote for me.
I mean, it worked for someone.
It works for some people. It really does work for some people. Brisk talks about sometimes about how he has a lot of votes from people who just vote for him because they
Well,
like
Riley,
recognize
we
his
normally
name.
do this every Wednesday
And I'm not saying
night.
that I want to be like Brisk, but in this way, I do want to be like Brisk.
Politics are scary.
I mean,
It
I
is
don't
kind of
blame
it is pretty.
I
Spooky,
I
isn't it?
basically vote for him just because that's like the only name I know that doesn't have a history of like a shit show behind him. It's like, Mark,
It's like
Phantomite, or Brisk. You know what? I kind of
So,
trust this Brisk name.
I beat Redline last year by a single vote. I outlasted him. I outlasted him by one vote. And so I told myself if I ever run for CSM again, I'm going to go with the campaign of, well, at least he beat Redline. And I'm going to get t-shirts of that.
I gotta be honest. I only vote for Mimitar, roleplay, CSMs. That's it.
Fuck.
Not that.
Well, the good news is RC is a great candidate.
Hey, Mark, you could become a Mimitar representative. All you need is
Smart
the
minister.
proper gamer socks.
User was moved
Mark,
to
how do
your
you
Mark,
feel about
I
slavery?
like this Twitch chat, Mark. Mark is the Dollar Tree brand Brisker Ball.
Yeah, I saw that. Ban that man.
Dollar
Call me Great Value Brisker Ball, please.
I'll buy that man a sub.
Get the fuck out of here.
IRL sub.
Yeah, whole foot long.
Hey, Mark, do you get any chance you got an armor web ship around?
An armor? What do you think it was
A
made of?
Vindicator?
Yes.
Yeah, a Vindy. A Vindy.
Yes. We don't have a Vindy. That's the problem.
We have a Vindicator.
Wait,
Hello,
no,
Zachary.
Hi, I'm a
Hi.
Vindicator.
How are you?
Depressed.
Oh, Zach, no. I'm sorry to hear
Join
that.
the club, buddy.
Welcome. Hey, at least you'll
Yeah.
be happy to know that next month we have Pride Month. Next month is Lust Month.
Wrath.
And then
True.
we'll have
Every
Grease
every
Month.
every weekly stream, I will be reading the best of N hentai.
No, you certainly will not.
Disconnected from this
It's funny because you won't.
Away.
Maybe
know
you
who
could
else?
look up. You'd have to do it on your own
look up
stream.
Wrath Month and how it follows.
Yeah,
Wrath
it's
month,
such a hurry
Wrath month
for
I
it.
like.
Please
Wrath
have,
month we
user joined your
just
channel.
get on
It's
here
in
and start
such a hurry
screaming.
for it to be the next month.
I have
You just
two
leave
videos
it out.
of Ashy doing
Lily,
that, by
I
the way.
actually want you to
Uh-huh.
do that, but on Twitch.
I mean,
And,
Lily, we
can
could...
call it the Lily Band on Twitch speedrun 80%.
Oh, I can do better.
No, no,
All you can do
Lily.
is have Mark stand up and the balls as soon as the first pair of people. He's like,
I said I have underwear on. I'm not just like free balling. I just don't. I'm not wearing pants.
excuses.
I don't need people to see my thighs.
Lily,
I'm not.
Lily, I know how you can increase the chance
Also, we're
of your
on
speed
stream.
run.
This is a family show.
Nothing
Look at
about
Mark-
you is a
Lily,
family
all
show.
you have to do is play the Mark Resurrectus Vaporeon recording and your
You're
band
not
speed
doing
run.
that. That's a crime.
King
Also, you
Songs
need-
of Pride and Vaporeon belongs on stream.
That is just not true. That's
Banned
totally
from
not true.
Turbo any percent.
That's already happened before. That wasn't that what's his name?
What's his name?
What the fuck was the dude's name? Like before he even joined, because he was acting up in our recruitment. Remember that dude?
There have been so many, truly.
Well, they do
Pinging
say
for, like,
thick
every
thighs
10
save
minutes.
lives, so Mark must save many lives.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, well,
Thick
that-
thighs, compress ice.
that's true. I don't think they had my thighs in mind when they were talking about when they made that little turn of phrase.
Oh no, they were thighs that are much thicker than yours, Mark. That was the reason.
I don't know if that's true either.
There is.
I mean,
There's
probably.
There's a whole genre of people that like thick thighs like that. And you know what? Good for them.
Okay, sure.
Thick thighs save lives.
This is a wild stream.
Welcome to Turbo Feed.
Welcome to Turbo Feed.
Mark's like,
It
wait,
doesn't
I
have
remember
to be
why I
this
don't.
It
Mark's
does have
like, Mark's like, wait, now I remember why I don't hang out during non-fleet
Correct.
hours.
Literally just doesn't care enough for us to log in. You mean?
I show up for my CEO obligations and I go to bed.
Illegal.
If Mark came on here every night, his ears would start bleeding within the hour.
I already worry that I'm gonna have an aneurysm one of these days.
You'll be fine.
Caused by me, I can guarantee it.
Honestly, it probably will not be caused by you. It might be caused by the chuckle fucks in my own corp. Oh, Zach, how are things over in Hawksland?
Good. One
That's
of the we were about to fight Lupus and Mutts, but one of the Lupus guys decided to take a Proteus in Tinoli and jumped through the hole about 15 times and half it.
Oh,
Of
really? I'm
course.
sure that was not intentional.
Oh, totally not.
It's a pro gamer move.
Yeah, this is what we're gonna call a pro gamer move.
Hey, yeah, he was just doing some hauling, you know.
Yep.
Dropping off carbon.
Sure. Rolling off hawks is a time-honored tradition. I just wish people were more straightforward about it. Throw battleships at it, you know.
And Mark, every time we go into Hawks Hole,
gonna go
he
one
just takes
way,
the
but-
apostle right through. He just rolls it immediately.
True.
That is true. I have rolled off hawks before, but it
Depends
wasn't
on what time you do it too.
It wasn't hawks home that I rolled off. It was a connection, and we did kill some hawks while we were doing it. And then I got some very mean DMs the next day.
As is
Schmuck, I told stream that if we roll into Hawk's Home, Mark has to sing a country song on stream.
We have been
Please
over this.
roll into
We have been
us.
over this. I do
Please.
not. I certainly
No,
will
you're
not do
doing
that.
it now. I'm gonna spin up the wormhole generator. I'm gonna force you to roll into us. 1 sec.
That fully is not how that works.
It's not like how that's how it works.
Schmuck is about to call in his favor from Bob real quick and be like,
Nah,
yo,
dude, it's from Noob Man, dude. He's gonna come back from the grave and cause you guys to come to our
from
hole.
the grave to fuck me. There can only be one. Jesus.
Mark, did
Listen
I
to
tell you
this
about
fucking
that
cat,
time
dude.
when One Direction wanted to add another band member to their group?
Because we know Mark is dragging a wagon. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you people like this? Just be normal. Oh. I can't handle it. I've got enough degeneracy in my own court, let alone seeing it in Twitch chat.
Very loaded word.
Actually, Mark, what is your Twitch?
Fair enough. Fair enough. What is my what?
What is your Twitch?
I have not streamed in ages. So
what's
my
the
Twitch is twitch.tv/Imperium News. That is my Twitch.
Oh my
That
god.
sounds like a goon sellout.
I know. It's devastating.
Well, that's a funny joke, innit?
Just stop. Please. Oh man.
What are we going to do with you, Mark?
Nope, we got some trigs on D-scan because there's a trick hole in this wormhole. No, just some trigs though.
I sacrificed 5 bale blue loot to the wormhole.
wait, you're telling me a Poshvin connection is there?
Yeah, but too late. I'm rolling
Shit!
it.
No, I was gonna say fuck. Let's go do OFs. Generate some hits.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna
Gotta
crab.
get
It's not a crabbing
yeah.
fleet.
Clap stream, boys. Let's go.
Get
Imagine.
content out of Horde. Come on.
We get all these people together. We go out and cry. Hey guys, we're gonna go crab.
We got the optimal amount of people for it. We'd each get 60 mil a sight, 7 minutes a sight.
60
Like,
mil a sight? Whoa.
Hey, Mafuna,
yeah.
you might
Hey,
want to
Marcus.
start updating your Twitch members because it still says you're an active member of Goons.
Where at?
Twitch,
What on it?
you need to update your descriptions.
Oh, on my Twitch channel, like personally.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because you got Mifune. You got your at Mifune sword god in there.
Yeah.
I'm an active member of the Goon Swarm Federation.
Fair enough. Yeah, I gotta change that.
Fat V Gaming.
Spot for turbo.
That's true. I know. Listen, I'm not gonna keep you all up too late tonight. Just long enough to roll some holes, do some stuff, and then because it's been, I'm sure, a long week for everybody. I have a new boss at work. He's an extremely nice guy, and I'm enjoying working with him so far. He is, however, one of those guys who leads by catchphrase, which is starting to become a lot. His favorite is "It is what it is," and also "Take it for what it's worth." And he'll just say those things on repeat for hours.
Well, that's
So-
something else.
let's see. At work today, on the help desk, to keep each other sane, me and my coworkers, at the end of the week, we go around and we talk about our toughest call this week that we had. And I took the crown twice this fucking week.
Really?
I got a call exactly on Monday at 7 a.m. when I clocked into work. Right on the dot as I clocked in, I got a call. And this guy, he was on one of the new laptops. It was Windows 11. And he wanted to bitch that he hated Windows 11 so much that he demanded that we get him a new laptop with Windows 10 on it.
That's fair. I would do the same.
Look, on a personal level, it's like, dude, I get where you're coming from. But from a company perspective, it's like, we're upgrading to Windows 11 whether you like it or not. So I had to tell the guy, you know, like, look, you know, you're staying on Windows 11. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And he literally turned around and said, there are so many issues with this daggone thing that one of my clients these days are going to sue me. And then I'm going to turn around and sue you. And he starts fucking getting pissed and screaming at me. Like, threatening to fucking sue me over the phone. When we work for the same goddamn company. Like,
so, I can't say the same I've experienced, but my company one time got a threat by YouTube video from one of our clients who was unhappy about something. I think the way the whatever thing we had made for him tasted, like he didn't like the some product that we were using that he had approved, but it didn't taste right coming out in the final product, whatever it was. Anyway, long story short, he sent us a very threatening YouTube video, which is just him at his desk and he's got a bat in his hands and he's like making threatening gestures with this bat. It was very strange.
Hey, Mark.
Yes.
Why does your new boss sound like Cyrus?
It does kind of sound like Cyrus, doesn't it? Yeah. This guy though is not Canadian. Which unfortunate. Well, maybe not unfortunate because it could be Cyrus, and that'd just be the worst. Annie, by the way, I did not watch your.
Is this bat video public or is
City
it
Nerd video? No, this bat video is not public. I did not watch your City Nerd video. I was gonna say, where does Atlanta actually end up ranking in this?
Like 12th.
Oh,
not even on the chart in the video.
Oh, Mark,
no one drives in the city because the city is just gridlocked constantly. So,
Mark, I actually meant to ask you. I thought it was unlikely, but if by chance, would you want to come up to North Carolina for a day for a North Carolina Eve meetup?
A North Carolina Eve meetup.
Yeah, we're gonna have lunch in Raleigh, like a big lunch and drinking thing.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't be opposed to that. I like traveling. It's not that far away. Raleigh is like 4 hours from here, I think.
Yeah, no, my only concern is, hey, if you start drinking, how are you gonna get all the way home?
Well, the good news is,
get a hotel.
Hang on.
So we're just going back and forth between the wormholes. We're going back and forth between the wormholes. Then we're waiting.
I just stay at his place.
Waiting for the scout to check things out.
I also don't drink that much.
Oh wait,
not anymore. Back in my old days, holy shit, 7 hours to get there. I forgot how long it takes.
Yeah, it'd be a bit of a long shot, but if you wanted to come, I can give you the details.
Even E, Mark,
sure.
Come on, come to Even E.
You know how far Even E is for me? Very far. I mean, I'd love to go.
It is a single Spirit Airlines flight where you buy 2 tickets for two seats because they're tiny seats.
So come up Riley, once we
recognize it, like
so we can.
If I get on a Spirit Airlines flight, I'll
because
just die, right?
we can't.
I don't have numbers to back this up.
We don't have gates, right? At all.
For sure. I
don't just have the wormholes. No gates.
Yeah. I don't have numbers to back it up, but I'm pretty sure every single Spirit Airlines flight ever has gone just straight into the ground. Somebody else can confirm that for me, but I'm pretty positive that's true. There has never been a Spirit Airlines flight that has ever reached its destination.
Yeah. So there's right no stargates. You can't fly to a specific
destination. Back and forth between the wormholes. Then what? You know what?
He's a bit of a newbie, so I've been slowly in between the conversations.
Yeah, the back and forth between the wormholes is really the thing. So what you're seeing happening here is just like, imagine if you jump through a gate and it spit you out into a random system somewhere in space, and you're like, oh cool, I hop in this random system and it puts you out in the middle of like I don't know what dead regions are. They're in Nullsec, Wicked Creek.
1DQ.
Sure. 1DQ, yeah, whatever. And you jump out there and there's nothing in system, and you're like, ah, shucks. So you jump back through the gate, quote unquote, and then you do it again, but then you continue to do that for several hours. That's what we're doing. This is just a numbers game. Sometimes you find something, sometimes you don't. Most of the time you don't. So really the joy of being here is just hanging out with your friends, spend time with your homies, hanging out with the gamer girls and gamer boys and all the gamer pals in between, just having a real swell time. And then sometimes you find something, and when you do, that's very exciting because then you can kill it. But until you find something, you really are just warping back and forth between wormholes.
Hopefully you and Lupus roll into each other.
God, man, every time we fight Lupus, I always fucking I have not enjoyed one of those engagements yet.
What's gonna happen is they're gonna send a Nully T3C. We're gonna send our own, and we're just gonna roll
both
each other.
send our own Nully T3Cs back and forth.
I was gonna say, don't forget to mention the juxtaposition between like all of the waiting and then when you finally get that fucking fight.
Oh yeah.
Then I mean,
it really is. This is like I think rage rolling is like the platonic ideal of what EVE Online is. It's so much sitting around doing nothing for like
basically cucking.
Maybe 45 maybe 45 seconds of action, and then it's over.
Yeah, so we fuck up the wormhole so that we can PvP.
It's maybe not 45 seconds, maybe like a couple minutes if you're lucky. We're like, it's not the best kind of content, because in my mind the best kind of Six. Are you here?
It's quintessential if you like brawling.
Yeah, got there eventually.
And like having 20 on 20 is your thing, or 50-50.
We're
like
EVE nerds. We're gonna start using the terminology until you learn and understand
shots, or you like doing Logi, or playing one of the roles that makes it. Because everybody yesterday just responded to the ping, showed up. We had enough dictors. We had enough reps. We had enough ECM. And everybody showed up and knew what to do, and it was so cool to see everything fall in their place. And it's so much more than calling shots. Whatever part of it you like to do.
What I really like about it is that it is very much like 0 to 100, right? Where like the moment the call goes out, everybody like does the gamer thing where they like scoot forward in their seat and lean forward. Watching everybody do it.
Not even. It's more like the Code Lyuku style, where everybody just drops what the fuck they're doing and scans themselves in.
Didn't they have to go to a weird factory out in the middle of nowhere?
Yes.
To scan themselves in?
Yes.
I have not watched that show in a long time.
It's on Netflix, Mark. Go relive your childhood. Code Lyuku.
Oh, I thought you said there's also another one that's similar to that, which was Warehouse 13.
Warehouse 13.
Code Lyoko, those fucking ancient.
Dude, that's so good though, dude. It was the perfect children's cartoon.
It was a weird show, but I did enjoy it growing up.
Sir, that's a very weird way to say Kim Possible and Totally Spies. Not because there's some weirdness to it, but you know why we watched it. You know why you like redheads.
No, so
because they taught you to like redheads.
I watched
you were
Kim
taught
Possible.
as a child.
I watched Kim Possible because I thought the rat was funny.
Well,
I wasn't a Kim Possible person. I was very much
the manic. What was that?
Manic Pixie Dream Girl thing. There's a whole article you can read on that phrase. So
all that era of those cartoon shows, that particular style. Blame it on them.
I for the same reason I watched like Danny Phantom, not because of like the
mom.
No, not because of mom.
Danny Phantom is connected to Fairly Odd Parents.
I was gonna say I'm learning a lot about Lily tonight. I think.
Right, that's fine.
Which is okay. Whatever floats your boat. No, I watched because I thought the ghosts were cool.
I mean, yeah, ghosting was awesome about the show. It's all about the adventure time.
Also,
God, is that show
it took me to kind of oh man, I probably should admit this. It took me like 3 years in high school before I recognized that his name was Danny Fenton because Fenton is close to Phantom.
In high school, you were one of the smart kids, weren't you? Huh?
Well,
did you take ESL?
See, I wasn't a like a Danny Phantom or a Nickelodeon fan too much. I was more of a I was more Cartoon Networks like Grim Adventures, Billy and Mandy, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, like
high quality stuff.
Hey, guess what? Foster's another show where they were pushing the redhead on you.
No,
Invaders.
so here's the thing. One of my
sorry.
my two favorite Cartoon Network shows were hands down Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, which was just fucking hilarious.
Lufun, aren't you like 12? How do you know that show?
I am 22, sir.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
Ed and Eddie was good. Annie, I agree.
The ending makes it so much better.
Here's the thing about Invader Zim is that they were like it's a very quotable show, but I had a hard time enjoying Invader Zim because it was one of those shows where like I would sometimes watch it when I was homesick from school, and watching it made me feel ill. Like
it's a show for people with ADHD, all right? Let's admit that.
It just made me feel sick. Like
Had a lot of
something about how it
kids
was
shows.
animated, like how the stories were set up.
You know,
No,
Joe
you want to watch
a
a
comic book named "I Feel Sick," so I think.
Oh man,
you want to watch a
yeah.
you want to watch a TV show with like a weird but cool animation style? You watch Final Space. No, Final Space, man.
I have not seen this.
No, nobody. Okay, so like it sucks because it was a pretty damn good cartoon. It got canceled by Netflix, by TBS, and by HBO Max and Netflix. Like they canceled, they all fucking canceled on it, and it ended on a cliffhanger, kind of like how Fireflies did. But like it was honestly so good because it's got this weird animation
unlike
style.
Fireflies, it was good.
Unlike Fireflies was great. What the fuck are you talking about? All right.
And now tribute everyone who likes sci-fi. I appreciate this.
Nah.
And
So
saying all of Star Wars.
So Final Space was more like a kind of like a cartoon that you'd watch at like 16, 17-ish, right? But it's this entire fucking TV show where a guy who is a prisoner for the intergalactic government, he went to jail for something hilarious that I'm not gonna fucking take 40 years to explain.
Okay.
But he's in jail, and the way that they do jail in like the future is they just put you on a prison ship and you're isolated, living alone. Like doing basic tasks like cooking your own food and growing your own food and all that.
I mean,
And
that's
it's
kind
just-
of the dream, right?
Right, and like that's the thing, right? Like that's the whole thing. But anyway, he gets into some like crazy ass adventures, and that's the whole point of Final Space. But the third season, it was supposed to go to 4 seasons, and it ended with the 3rd season cliffhanger. So it's like right before you get all the answers, that's when it stops.
Rough.
I hate when shows do that.
How'd you know my dogs are barking?
Are they
Hey,
barking?
Mark, this is gonna be the last hole for me, by the way.
Yeah. It's not even 9 o'clock.
I'm out, man. I'm just tired.
Oh
Sorry.
my gosh. All right. I need guardians. Everybody, I need some. We're gonna go back to the fort, swap from some guards. Everybody, follow me. Back to the fort we go.
Did we have someone that wanted to do nesters earlier?
Moody. We could do that, Swapperooski. Just make sure we have some Logi guards when we do. If we have two
I
more,
can do a Nestor or a guard.
if we have if we have 2 Nestor pilots and we have 2 cap guards, that will be just fine.
Seabase can fly a Nestor.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Okay, then Seabase, you can swap to a Nestor. I just need 2 people to have alts and guards, cap guards, and then we'll have Seabase and Moody in guards and put everybody else in.
the cap guards. So.
Hell yeah. Okay. We'll take a Mifune, I want to take a quick break to do that so I can stand up and go get some water. And people
Yeah,
don't have to see my buns.
There we go. We're on the BRB screen.
All right, let me make sure that's true. Oh, okay, good. We are. Whew, I was worried there for a second. All right, everybody, go get some water. Grab a drink. and we'll be back
Stretch
here.
out.
Stretch out. Oh yeah, definitely got. Listen, don't be sitting down for too long, you know, because you get the blood clots in your legs. You gotta be stretching all the time. Get up, stretch those legs, work the muscles. I have a standing
Take the
desk at work
caboose.
now. Oh, it's so good.
Check posture check. Don't turn into a little shrimp. You know. So
Yeah, exactly. I'll be back.
Back to Invader Zim. You triggered a memory because like I.
Sound muted. Sound resumed.
All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay.
How dare you?
All good.
True. I got some water though. I'll tell you, one of the things that kind of sucks about living in the South is that my pipes are not super well insulated because nobody's are, because it's, you know, the South.
The South.
The South. And what that means is during the winter, it's great because the water's so cold, you know, because the pipes aren't insulated. But in the summer, it just means that even cold glasses of water straight from the tap are lukewarm.
Yuck.
Not ideal. All right. Everybody here? Everybody undocked? Let's keep going. Maybe we'll find something. Maybe we won't.
Long periods of just hanging out, and then sometimes some shit goes down.
That's true. I'm excited because I'm getting not close, but we're about halfway through my most recent excuse me. Who has coveters out?
Don't worry about that.
Oh my gosh. You guys out here running fucking belts.
I gotta
Running
do
work
something with
sites.
the rest of my alt.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess this is as good a time to do it as any. So yeah, the response fleet. Everybody took this work.
Yeah, this is content.
Hell yeah. What's the saying? I don't remember. I'm sure it wasn't that important.
Pipes.
Something about your pipes?
Right.
What we pipe in?
Something about laying down some pipe.
Mark's mom.
Laying down some pipe. That's right. My mother is excited about the upcoming CSM campaign season because she wants to make another ad. Bless her heart.
Hey, whoever's mining, do you guys have extra T2 strip miners? Because I'll join. Just like, no joke.
T2 strip miners.
Yeah. Hey, I wasn't in it for a month, so I obviously have Exhumers 4.
Oh, okay, of course.
No, I don't have any extra.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
I mostly wanted to get a reaction out of Mark. Op success.
It worked. The fuck has coveters out in home? Sus. It's like whenever we're in fleet and Drac gets online just to start doing PI. Or not PI, industry stuff. He just starts moving freighters around.
It's definitely a flex.
Like, Drac, please. Why?
Mark, I have a good idea.
What's that? I don't believe you.
So
I see.
have her do that, and then edit alliances and just putting them in the graveyard for people you've beaten recently.
That is actually pretty good. Oh man, that's so good. All right, that's a pretty good one. We may do that. She's like, it's funny because last year when we did it, she was, she has this bathrobe that she wears, like I wear about it. It's a family thing. She has this bathrobe she wears, and she's like, oh, I wonder if I should wear the same one I wore last year. Then maybe I should get the new one out, and like it'll be the new one. And I'm like, Mom, you don't have to do that. She's like, no, I have to maintain my wormhole cred.
That's really funny.
I'm like, Mom, please.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Please don't say this.
She has to say it now during the ad.
You need to maintain your wormhole cred. Oh me, oh my.
Fuck, I forgot. Fucking industrial cores require heavy water. No!
Oh, you're fucked now.
This is suboptimal.
Suboptimal, that's right.
CCP to give us better moons. I want to do big
Mark?
robotics and glory.
You could also have her do that, but a parody song you used to call me on my bat phone.
You used to call me on my bat phone. Late night when I need your fleet. Call me on my bat phone.
This is perfect.
And all I need is that
I-
Hawksline bling.
I hate what I came back to.
It can only mean one thing. Yeah,
Michael
Hawksline
Gray
bling.
James.
Pretty good. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, in many ways, if you think about it. What you don't see anytime that I'm flying that goddamn Zonitra is that anytime I volley somebody, I'm sitting over here like, another one. Man. I think God may have made a mistake when he made me. I think it may be the truth. Zach, were you following the ongoing drama of the Mist CEO who got evicted last week?
Oh, against Cyrus?
Yes.
I've seen a few of them. I haven't
That guy was nuts, dude. Like, here's the thing. I fully understand being agitated about the fact that you've been evicted. Totally get that.
Yep.
He's justified in feeling that way, especially since Cindy blobbed the piss out of him. But by all accounts, the reason it happened was because he was super shitty to one of his old directors. And the way he handled it in the aftermath of that was very strange. It was like, instead of being like, hey, is there any way we could work this out diplomatically? It was like, hey, Singularity Syndicate, my 18-man corp is going to evict you.
With the help of...
Which is an odd choice. Like
Cesarna and Exit, right? Right.
Right. I mean, they might, they might. They probably, well, I don't know if they can now because they can't as easily infill paladins. You might. Listen, it's not bad. One widow's good as long as the logic can keep you up. One widow's good. Listen, we still have 8 shacks. We'll be fine.
Two Nesters is like fucking 6-7 Guardians, isn't it?
Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's quite a bit of logic strength. We'll be fine.
Look, Mafuni, on the bright side, they'll shoot you before they shoot me.
That's true. They are gonna shoot you. Hell, I want to shoot you sometimes in game.
IRL in game.
With I can you imagine Mifune walking outside of his house in the morning, the first thing in the morning, he's like, another beautiful day, and somebody rolls that, like, drives by with a paintball gun, just lights him up. He's like, that's what you get for being on stream. And drives off. Poor Mifune's peppered with blue and green. I always thought, like, I played a little bit of paintball when I was in high school because I had some super edgy friends who really loved paintball, and they always play with red paintballs because they're like, it's more realistic this way. I'm like, I don't know if that's true. So I made a habit of always bringing like blue and green because that was funny. And I'd be like, you guys are aliens because you got blue blood. Like, it's not funny, this is serious. And I'm like, My biggest problem was that I'm the world's biggest person, and I'm not very fast. So I had this really bad habit of just getting hit by everything. That's basically the end of that story.
Mark, you just need to get a giant ghillie suit and just call it a day.
There we go. Just become like a stationary artillery emplacement.
Yes.
There we go.
Get the bazooka that like shoots like the little Nerf ball that shoots out the paintballs
There we
when
go.
it like, explodes, dude. Perfect.
Yeah. I love that. So this is totally unrelated, but something you said made me think about it. So I was at work today, and we had one of our vendors came in, and they just came in to talk. It was one guy who I work with more often, and then another guy who I don't talk to as much, but he's just like, he's almost always there. They're just outside sales guys, and I keep a deck of cards on my desk to, like, if I'm ever bored and there's nothing going on, or like if the internet is down, I'll just like shuffle cards at my desk, and it's fun. But he saw the deck of cards and he immediately was like, bro, do you play cards? And I'm like, I mean, I'll play poker sometimes, and like played euchre back when I was a kid growing up in Indiana. He's like, oh man, do you play spades? And I'm like, no, I don't play spades. It's like, oh man, you gotta play spades. And I'm like, so you're not like a poker guy? He's like, no bro, I just play spades. And that seems kind of weird to me. Like I've known card guys who are like real into like cards, like, oh, poker. But this guy he's not a cards guy, he's just a spades guy, you know?
Spades is a lot of fun, Mark.
It is a lot of fun. I mean, it's not as much fun as euchre. Euchre's really, you should know what euchre is.
I played euchre once and I won the tournament, so I'm pretty hot shit.
So we had a game that we played growing up I did not play it as much, but my parents did, and my aunts and uncles. They're called Swedish Rummy, which is a lot like Michigan Rummy. I mean, they're all the same fucking game, just variations of it. And they seem to really get a kick out of that. I had a stretch for like 3 years in high school, from like my freshman year of high school my sophomore year of high school until I was a senior, where I did not lose a game of euchre with anybody I played. And I thought I was like the god of that game, and then I played with people who actually knew how to play, and I'm like, oh, I'm just not good. Oh yeah, I've been there, brother. Speak for yourself. Wow. Hell yeah. I hope you cash out then, man. You got to quit with your head. That's funny. Oh man, I cannot wait till this week is over. We got a holiday next week. It'll be nice. What's that, Chica?
I was going to make a comment about quitting while you're ahead.
Oh.
The other day I was 1.8 bill ahead in the Hypernet, and then I lost that and another 1.2.
Yeah, that'll do you.
I was having a lot of fun. I won like how many paladins in a row? Like 5 paladins in a row. It was pretty cool.
Jesus.
And a bowhead.
I don't gamble because I'm not very smart and I'm not good at it. So like I got to the point where I realized like I don't really know how it works. I'm not good at the games. Like I have fun sometimes playing poker, but I'm super aggressive when I play poker because I'm really impatient. And I'm just like, this is not fun for me. So I'm just not I don't play it as much anymore.
Yeah, I don't gamble IRL, only on Eve.
Yeah, same.
You know, you can just buy one. Mm-hmm. Not about that game, Funa. You got to be in that life. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, look how innocent he is.
There is a kind of like intoxicating. I mean, this is something that I've been old now for a long time, and the existential terror of that grips me every single day. It's actually kind of gripping me right now. But anyway, there's something that's kind of nice about the day that you wake up and you realize like I don't have anything to do today. I don't have to do anything today, so I'm just not going to do anything today. And that's kind of nice, you know.
We should be able to decide what we do with our day, not have our day decide what we're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's too deep for me.
It's true though.
I could go on.
Did you say I could go on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do really enjoy days where I know I don't have a whole lot going on, so I can just like get up, mow the lawn, take a shower, lay on the couch, play with the cat, like watch TV, just kind of relax, you know.
User joined your channel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You guys just aren't thinking enough about our corporate overlords and how their
That's true.
shareholders think.
We really should consider the thoughts and concerns of our corporate overlords.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Right
just
after the
not,
Thursday.
that's just not profitable for them. And
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. What about the shareholders, bro? Come on.
sounds like the military.
Yeah. I don't know if that's quite the same, but
It's
I
not.
might. I
I
don't
don't know about that one.
I don't
You've
know.
been
I don't
through
know.
boot camp. Keep talking your way out.
Have you ever low crawled
He's
while bullets are flying on
trying.
top of your head? I don't know. I don't think you have. That's pretty stressful, man.
I have not gone through boot camp myself on account of I'm very weak, but I think
you are.
I think you definitely are. But
I don't know, guys. I think Mifune is onto something.
Oh God.
I get the sense there's someone else in this chat who might have something to contribute about it.
Does anybody else here?
As somewhat of a sky marshal myself,
I have gone through boot camp. And,
How was it?
You know what? It was a blast.
It really
Did
was
you have a
fun.
good time?
I did as well. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. There was definitely
I
ones that
wouldn't do it
sucked, but
again.
it was a lot of fun.
It sucked, yes. I wouldn't do it again. And I was sick
Yeah,
the whole
that's
time.
a
And being gassed was being gassed was nice because you stop being sick after that.
don't tell that to Tissue.
Is
No,
that true?
being gassed
Jesus
at
Christ.
first sucks. Afterwards, you feel great.
Yeah, you
So
clear out your
what-
sinuses.
what-
It's so much fun.
When you say it was great, what do you mean?
Oh, it's just miserable, and everybody else was miserable too. So that's the
Yeah,
fun
it was
part.
just like this huge camaraderie thing, and everyone
Yeah.
was just like a huge bonding event with a bunch
Yeah.
of random strangers. You all like hated each other in the beginning, and you hated everything, and I don't know, just sort of like everything clicks at the end in a nice
So it's
way.
like a really intense summer camp.
You also
Yeah.
learn
Yes.
to sleep in every possible position.
Exactly.
That's a really good way. It's a really intense summer camp. Yeah.
Oh man. I admire people who can do that. Because like I absolutely know I could not do it.
You'd be
but
surprised what your body will get used to. I didn't shit for
That's
like
true.
2 weeks.
what?
It's terrible.
You didn't what for 2
Man,
weeks?
it's all that cheese, dude. It just blocks you up.
Did they give you cheese? I do like cheese.
Are we talking about MREs? Yeah, those will block
Yeah.
you up for like 2 weeks.
Will they really?
Yep.
Yes, they will.
Oh yes,
they
they
can
are.
Some of them are really good.
All
Yeah.
of them
You had to be
besides
picky.
the vegetarian ones are pretty good.
Oh god, no.
I
The
would fuck up a
vegetarian one
chili
is
mac right now.
It's a punishment.
But that omelet was so good, dude.
I've
I
had
have
some.
ate MREs way too long.
Quote
can
unquote
also order the
expired.
fresh ones.
Quote unquote.
That is correct. Correct.
I will still say the tuna MRE is the best MRE. I'll die on that hill.
No, that's absolutely disgusting. Oh, steak fajita?
I like the chili mac one. You can't go
Oh,
wrong with
chili
that.
mac. Mix that with the
chili mac's
cheese. Oh
alright.
god.
Oh, I had my mic muted. I'm stupid.
So when you were eating MREs, did you like get one? You're like, here's your one for the night, eat it, and then you just eat the one, or did you like mix and match, or how did that work?
In basic training and AIT, yes. But once you're at your actual unit, you can choose and you just trade with other people and stuff.
And for us, they had it like in this giant bin, and you just grabbed them out of there. So we actually did get to be a little picky. But if you're in a line, so if you sat there for too long, too long, I mean like 10 seconds, they'd yell at you.
The
Yeah,
two
you had to
modern
be
ones
very
I had
quick.
were the maple pork sausage one and the what the fuck is it called? The beef goulash. Both of those were pretty
So
good.
wait a second, is an MRE
Maple
like
pork
is
sausage
it
is good, yeah.
food or is it like? Because in my mind, I'm imagining like
It's
the
actual
It's
food.
just
like the powdered ice cream they
dehydrated.
give you in the space station.
Well,
It's
they
a
got powdered
dehydrated
stuff, yeah.
meal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a Chef Boyardee kind of heat up in the microwave kind of situation.
No,
Yeah.
so apparently isn't one of them like a packet of some kind of
Yeah.
gel and you put it up against a rock and it actually heats up enough to cook meat?
Rock or
Yeah,
something.
so it
to be
has like
specific.
this thermal thing where if you put it in water, it heats up and it'll basically get hot enough to boil the water.
It's really fucking hot.
And
That's
then you pour
wild.
the boiling water into the dehydrated container of food, and bam, you got a meal.
Quite a long shelf life as well.
Really?
They're very long. Like you could actually
How long
stock
do they
up on that
last?
shit.
Like 4 to 5 years or something, quote unquote.
Just
They last
constipation.
way longer than that. Way longer.
Really?
That
A
comes
lot
from
longer,
stuff
yeah.
from the 80s.
Did you say? But you gotta watch out for the constipation.
Oh
Yeah, that's actually the issue.
Is it really that
User
bad?
joined your
It's
channel.
Yeah.
if you're eating it twice a day, you're gonna get absolutely fucked up. Like I didn't poop for
Why?
like 6 or 7 days at one point because of them.
Well, if you think about it, you're out in the field fucking fighting, right? What?
Yeah.
Why would you shit in the middle of a firefight?
I mean, I get that, but like, if you're like eating them at like boot camp, you're not out in the middle of a field fighting, right?
Gotta get used to
That's
it.
true. You should,
Yeah,
well, no,
I
it's,
guess.
Well, I mean, if you're
it's just how they
infantry,
are.
you're gonna have to at some points.
You do gotta acclimate.
That's true.
Infantry
That's
is
wild.
so
Poked you.
fucking
I just
crazy.
poked you with the menu 14 one.
User left
Oh,
your
hang on.
channel.
I also sent you MRE menus.
Oh, you did. Oh, you both sent me the same link. That's funny.
I just got on, guys. Are we still rolling?
Hell yeah,
yeah.
brother. Hop on fleet.
Ooh, spicy
We
penne
are-
pasta was good. God damn it.
Okay, so I'm looking at this
Armor?
list of MREs. Okay, so I see salt. Pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm with that. Hot sauce, cool. Crackers makes sense. Pretzels.
Oh, I hate the crackers.
pretty
The
straightforward.
crackers are awful.
Aren't the crackers
Yeah.
saltines?
Wait, send me that link too.
No, they're literally like brick. It's like a flatbread.
It's
type
like a-
thing.
You ever heard of
Yeah, a
hardtack, Mark?
shitty.
Yeah.
It think a
hardtack.
little
Shitty
bit
flat.
softer than hardtack, just a little bit.
Okay. Hang on. So I'm seeing.
It's like imagine eating dirt and then you're eating that. And you prefer to have the dirt.
It's like
I
the
like-
cinnamon challenge.
It's a
where you're eating the
it's a
sweet cinnamon.
thrice baked saltine.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really love the directions for the MRE heater. It says remove the MRE pouch and paperboard. Okay, you gotta tear it apart. While holding it, you pour water into the bag. Then you gotta put the thing in the thing. You gotta fill it up to a certain level. You gotta fold it over, and then it says with the heater underneath the MRE, add sleeve level until the heater feels warmer until 1 minute elapses. And then it shows a picture of you setting the heater in the MRE like up against a rock, but instead of saying rock, it just says rock or something. That's pretty
Yep.
good.
Classic
Alright.
military meme.
So we got
If
creamy
you,
Spanish.
because if you didn't say or something, people will be running around like I can't find a rock.
Yep,
No,
no,
that's
that's literally
not-
the reason.
Is
Literally
that
the
true?
reason.
You laugh, but
Yes.
that's 100% true.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
The army.
That's
Okay,
Oh
so
my
This
God.
is definitely the army.
this is creamy spinach fettuccine. I do love spinach fettuccine. It's
That
one
one's
of my
actually
favorite-
really good.
Is it good?
Yeah, I like
it's
that one.
fantastic.
Is it
Yeah.
actually like noodles and spinach and
Yeah.
cream sauce and all
You,
that?
you ever had the Knorr's spinach fettuccine? That one?
Yeah,
Seen it?
sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay. All right. This is interesting. Okay. I see. There's this fettuccine. The peanut butter. Now, why is there peanut butter?
For the
For the
pretzel.
crackers?
The peanut butter kind of sucks. Think like
The-
cold butter, and that's the consistency of the peanut butter.
Like, you gotta
Really?
knead it.
Yeah.
You gotta knead it. You
Yeah,
don't need it.
you
It's gonna taste
do.
like shit. You need it. It tastes way better.
Okay, so
I
I see.
disagree.
I see. There's coffee creamer down there, sugar. So you can't have. There's like, is there coffee?
Yeah, you have to add
Yeah.
hot water to it.
I didn't
Okay.
mind the coffee.
Was the coffee okay?
I never drank it.
I'm not
What's
picky.
what are those two little tablets in the bottom left hand corner of that, Zach? Those
Gum.
Little, like, is that gum?
It's
Gum.
the chiclet
yeah,
gum.
Oh, the gum. I love the gum.
Yeah, some of them have M&Ms and stuff in it too.
Ooh, M&Ms.
Really?
Those were
Yep.
those were very rare, and they were like basically fought over almost.
They were,
Well,
yeah.
and if
You
you're in
can't
basic
forget
training-
the charms.
Yep.
If you're in basic training, they just fucking straight up confiscate. They're like, nah, you ain't
That's
getting
also
this
true.
shit.
A
people
jelly donut.
Yeah, people would actually remember which MREs had what candies in it, and they would specifically look for that one just to get that candy. It was really funny. I used to do
Protein
that.
drink powder. Fascinating. I had
Now
no
they're
idea there
like,
was such variety.
They're good
Think
for
of like the
camping
quick
and shit
chocolate.
too.
Think of the quick like chocolate milk, Mark.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of what
yeah.
that's like.
Okay, so I'm looking here at the MRE meal listings. Chili with beans sounds pretty good.
Nope.
Shredded beef and this is from 2021. Shredded beef and barbecue sauce. Hang on.
That was pretty good.
Dual veds out. Dictator's jump.
Dual what?
Red Max.
Max.
Oh.
Dictator's jump. We
Somebody
might be
approach that hole?
in. Yeah. Okay, one more pass. Hang on.
Props off.
Hang on.
Ready for warp.
They're still on D-scan.
User joined your channel.
Oh, come on. Fucking cruisers, man, killing me. Alright, one more pass. Still on D-scan.
DPS approach the hole.
Take this warp. Yeah, we're gonna not send everything.
Looks like Poco Planet.
Okay.
Citadel.
See if it's out of pos. I don't see it. There's a force field up. That might be in the force field. Ugh.
Nice try.
Gross.
Unpiloted.
Who is it?
We work back to Ela.
Yeah, you were back to Ila. Does it? One of them
Who
is
was
says banana. One of them is called banana straightening facilities.
Oh, it's banana.
Banana tigers. Yeah. Damn.
Banana. Are those the guys that are like banana? Banana. Okay, those guys.
Yeah, you can all just report back to Ayla. Damn.
I can't wait to see what their approved alliance logo looks like. Some of their art looks so fucking good.
I've sent them some pretty good ones. The two that they have now that they're working with are both okay. The one that I didn't make is fine, and then the other one is the one I did make is pretty good. It looks
I think like a cyborg tiger with a banana on its like a banana symbol on its chest would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. The one I made made. The one that I had the AI kick out was imagine like a tiger you would find like a velvet wall print in Spencer's Gifts. It was like that, but then it had like banana dreadlocks in its hair, which is pretty cool. It actually looked pretty gangster, to be honest with you. But you know, CCP being CCP, it's hard to know if they'll actually get anything pushed through. For their sake, I hope they do. Are all the dictators back? Is everybody back?
Did y'all kill something? Was it cool?
Marcus is back too.
Marcus, you're back. I was telling people how proud of you I was earlier.
I know it's
We're
summoned.
we're in a mining fleet now. Go ahead and undock.
That is true. We are in a mining fleet. That is that's a fact.
That's okay.
You have two. That's okay. All right, I'm going back to reading
Hey,
these MREs.
The mining fleet's not even in the mining squad. What's this? Come on.
That is true. That's really a failure of.
You gonna let that skate?
Wow.
Are you just Triglavian spooling on rocks and calling it mining?
In many ways, yes. All right, let's see. So we got shredded beef with barbecue sauce, chicken, egg noodles, and vegetables in sauce.
What the fuck are we talking?
These are MREs. We were talking about MR. I've never had one, but they're saying that they're good sometimes, and sometimes they're bad. Spaghetti with beef and sauce.
That one's good.
Pretty good.
I like that one.
Chicken
Some of
chunks.
them had. Did some of them have like a dessert, like a blueberry pie dessert or something like that? I think I remember
the
that.
blueberry
I do
cobbler.
remember- I do remember having
God,
a
that was
cobbler.
so
Like a-
good. That was.
I love that cobbler.
Was so
So
good.
what is chicken chunks?
It's like
Well-
it's like tuna chunks, except chicken.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Tuna
It's like
chunks in a light gravy would be like grosser, but it's
Beef
Apparently,
taco
the Canadian
filling.
the Canadian
Beef
Army
taco's
has
good.
its in MRE.
Really?
Yeah, the MRE Steve guy tasted it. He said it was okay.
So
Marcus,
I'm,
we're
That man's a
looking
little
light
human garbage
on
disposal, though.
widows.
Come on.
I'm skipping through. What'd you say, Annie?
We're looking a little light on widows.
That is true. We
Marcus.
could use more widows, Marcus.
oh, I got a widow. I'll be in a widow.
That was with
There we go.
Do you want to buy me a widow?
I do not. You could sell some of these Bargus and buy a widow.
I refuse.
Okay.
The Bargus are essential to the fleet.
Gotcha.
Name the Bargest widow.
What about cheese pizza? I see a cheese pizza.
Ugh, that can't be good. There's
It
no
was
way.
actually really
I
good.
doubt
I had
it.
one. It was
Really?
actually really good. Yeah, I had one of the first
Nice.
ones that came out. It was so fucking good.
Mark,
I think
have
it
you
only
ever
came
heard
out
of
in
the?
2020, but that's when I got out.
Have you ever
so.
heard of the pizza brand Elio's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much essentially the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's not bad. I would recommend it.
See, when it comes to like oven pizzas, I always love Red Baron.
The last column is really interesting. So you've got maple pork sausage patty, which sounds pretty good. Jalapeno pepper jack beef patty. So that's just a burger with. Does it have bread? Does it come with bread, or is it just the bun?
Yeah, but the bread is kind of disgusting. It's how do I explain?
It's
the
like
bread
wheat
now?
snack bread is the best way I could.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's very thick and hard and stuff.
Italian sausage with peppers and onions.
Very
That
good,
sounds
very
pretty
good.
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 Lemon pepper tuna. I mean, I like tuna, so
I
like.
don't like that with tuna. Though. No.
It's
That
it's
one's the
just like
sun-kissed tuna.
chicken of the sea or whatever.
Gotcha. So it's
packet.
like it's
Yeah.
not it's like tuna.
And they come
Tuna.
with like 2 wheat tortillas or something and
Gotcha.
salt Tabasco sauce.
Beef goulash. I do
Good.
like goulash.
Very good.
Pepperoni pizza slice.
Very good.
Sounds decent. Southwest style beef and black beans. That also sounds pretty good.
What's that other one there? Toddler
You
boogers and
guys
spit?
had a
That
lot
can't
more
be good.
MREs than I did.
That's the
God
best
damn.
one.
I mean, the issue is some units are only order a certain menu. So you go out to the field for 3 weeks and you only get like menu A when there's like 5 different menus. So.
I was the Air Force. I'm hanging out in a hotel, you know.
Oh, okay, so MRE's like fucking once. Never mind. Okay.
The old chair force. I'm as civvy as they get, and even I know my uncle was a captain in the Air Force, and
However,
my
I will say this: I am an aircraft maintainer, so it's
sorry,
a
not a
little
captain,
different
a
for me.
major, my bad.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of credit then. You actually do field stuff.
All right, Mark, check out menu 4 on this one. All right.
Okay, link it to me.
My grandmother was a lieutenant for the Navy.
Everyone be quiet for this one. Mark, read this one out loud to everyone.
All right, menu 4 of the top section. Okay, that's menu 4. Okay, so cheese and vegetable omelet sounds legit, right? Oh, okay. Granola with blueberries. That sounds great.
That one's actually really good.
Toaster pastry. That's just a Pop-Tart.
Yep.
Crackers. Apple butter. This all sounds really good. Cinnamon scone. Coffee with French vanilla creamer. That sounds pretty good. Salsa verde. It's got to be for the